This segment is sponsored by New Perspective Financial Solutions. Travel, travel, travel. It's one of the most common goals for retirement. So how can you make it a reality while still covering your monthly expenses? Here to give us some tips is Tavon Jackson. Tavon is a financial advisor and the founder of New Perspective Financial Solutions, a DC-based firm that focuses on preparing people for retirement. And Tavon is joined by travel and lifestyle expert Jules McGuire. Welcome, both of you. Great to see you.
Well, thanks for having us.
Of course. All right, travel. That's what we hear about. Retirees can't wait to retire and travel. But how should people start planning for that now so that they can do that?
Yeah, great question. So I'm a firm believer that you shouldn't wait till you're 75 or 80 to really enjoy life.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that you have a financial plan. And one thing that's different about our company is that we actually put that travel into the plan before you even think about it. So we'll actually set up a travel fund for you, where every month we're putting money aside, whether it's $200 a month, $300 a month. And our goal is to have at least 2 big trips a year. Wow. And then with our firm, we actually have a travel club.
Wow.
So, twice a year, our clients go out and, this year we did a Virgin cruise, and then we're going to do Napa Valley in November.
You're the best.
Travel,
that's awesome.
I know, just put that plug in. But
yeah.
Travel is very, very important to us and, our clients. We want to make sure they continue doing that.
That is awesome. Are other financial advisors doing this? I don't know, but
nobody else.
That is awesome, Tavon. Now, Jules, what types of travel are best for retirees?
Well, one of the joys of being retired is that you can travel at your own time and pace. So it really is based on what they're looking for. Maybe you want a big bucket list type of trip. Take that cruise to Europe, the safari you've always dreamt of, or maybe something small, like living like a local, renting a place for a month. So one good thing, that's why you work with your financial advisor, get your budget together, and focus on the experiences that you want to be geared towards.
Yeah, but the key here is that you have to plan for this, right? Absolutely. It's not just going to happen. Now, how can retirees build great social connections while they're traveling?
Well, it's a great thing that Tavon mentioned this, because when people think of travel, they're like, oh, just the destination and the activities. And they don't think about the people they're experiencing it with. So building social connections really goes into place when you have these shared experiences. So joining a travel club, such as theirs, tours, group activities, volunteer opportunities, all ways, whether you want to travel the world or do something local. They're great ways to keep your social calendar full, and sometimes at very little expense.
Yeah.
And a lot of our clients are actually single women or widows. So when we travel together, they actually make friends, make connections. And I've had my firm for about 15 years now. So a lot of our clients are really, really good friends. And I think that's very important.
That's awesome. These are my goals. Travel with girlfriends.
Yes.
I love it. All right. Now, how can retirees balance enjoying their retirement, but also knowing that they want to build a legacy and leave something to their grandkids?
Well, you can either leave, assets or experiences. Both of them are nice, but you want to make sure you leave a lot more experiences. But the problem is that when people retire, when they have their 401k or their retirement accounts, what they do is they start withdrawing money. They withdraw money every single month, and guess what happens? Their account goes down and down and down, and then there's no legacy, and then there's no more money to travel and enjoy life. So what we recommend, and I use a lot of analogies, is that we want to treat your investment like a cake. And instead of you eating the cake till it's all gone, we want you kind of living off the icing on the cake. Because if you live off the icing, guess what? The cake still remains intact for a legacy. So my job is to make sure that that money goes to your kids, goes to your friends, whoever you wanted to go to in a tax efficient way, so that Uncle Sam, doesn't come knocking on your door.
Yeah, I like that. Great analogy. You always tell it like we can understand it. I love that. All right, and Jules, what practical tips do you have for making travel and social activities affordable for retirees?
I mean, a little planning goes a long way. Talk with your advisors, take advantage of every single type of deal that's in there, whether it be credit card, loyalty programs, as well as off-season deals. But big thing is planning and ahead of time. That way you can be more efficient with those type of costs.
Yeah, and working with people who know those deals.
Exactly.
Yeah, dream team right here. All right, thank you both so very much.
Thank you.
And for you at home, if you want to make sure you're on the right track for retirement, New Perspective Financial Solutions has an offer for you. Tavon wants to help preserve and continue to grow your money while also helping you create a reliable income stream. So right now, for the first 5 callers and anyone else with investable assets of $500,000 or more, he's offering a complimentary retirement income plan. This will allow Tavon's team to sit down with you personally or schedule a call to make sure you're on the right track for retirement. The number to dial is 240-335-8366. Again, that's 240-335-8366.